So hello, we're back with a bonus episode featuring Nico and Michael. We've just had a fantastic conversation with him. Don't forget to follow him on Instagram at Nico Michael. But we wanted to get to know him a little bit more. So if you heard the episode, you've heard how much he really loves boxing and it's part of his everyday life. But we've got a few random questions for him because of course we do. That's how we roll over here on the SENSEI'S podcast on the Akhi&Saltfish digital network. So question number one, Nico, you said you weigh about what, 52 kg?
52 will be fighting out in pro.
So you've got to fight the current world champion in your respective weight division, which I think is Sonny Edwards and is it Julio Martinez?
I think you're right, yeah.
Who are you picking to fight and who are you picking to train you and promote you?
I picked the best out of the two, so I personally think Sonny Edwards.
Yep.
He's got good style, it's unique, and 1,000,000% I'm sticking with my own coach, James Conway. And if I'm going to pick a promoter, it's probably going to be Eddie Hearn. He's massive.
Love that.
That's my guy, man.
But James is good. I wouldn't want to switch trainer because the bond we have is a special one.
Yeah.
We can be friendly. He can turn it on. He can calm you down. He can chill you out. He knows what to say. He's never incorrect. And he's just perfect to have in the corner.
How long you been training with him?
2-3 years we've been with him.
So for him to be able to know that much about you and how to get the best out of you, I suppose at points you've had to be vulnerable. How does that feel as a fighter to be vulnerable and say, you know what, actually that was a tough training session or whatever?
But they're the ones you learn from. If you don't show those vulnerabilities, you can't like dig holes in you to make you feel better. Well, to make you better, really.
Yeah.
If my hand's down, he's gonna tell me. He's gonna hit me in the head.
Yeah.
He's just gonna correct me if I'm not turning my hips enough. He's gonna correct me if I'm doing something completely wrong. He's gonna say, what did you do that for?
Yeah.
So it's very good to have.
And Sonny Edwards, the rumor around town is he doesn't hit hard enough. But obviously he's a very skillful world champ. So how do you think you fare against him?
I just fight my own current style. He likes to dance around. I like to cut the ring off. Eventually, I'm going to get him in a corner, and I'm third strongest in my gym.
And if you haven't heard, Nico hits hard. So
I'm a hard hitter. For myself, I'm a hard hitter. I can't lie.
Which fighter's career would you be happy to switch with?
What, lifestyle or career?
The whole career. So you switch your career. So what are you, 10-2? Is that what you said?
I can't remember what I am now. No, not 10-2. I'm 7-4, but it's fake.
Yeah,
it's
cool.
Amateurs.
So 7-4, amateur. Who would you switch with in the pro game?
It's either Lomachenko or Mayweather. Lomachenko, his amateur record, 346-1?
Something mad like that, yeah.
Well, he got robbed on that loss as well. I've seen it.
Did he?
Yeah, it wasn't a loss.
Wow.
This brother been fighting when like.
Right, this guy, his dad made him quit boxing to go to dance for 2 years.
Yeah.
To come back into boxing.
To get his footwork on point. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, this guy does does a drill and then go off and do maths questions and come back and do drill again.
Yeah.
Guy.
Make sure his brain's functioning.
And now he's got his own clothing brand. So his technical ability, I'd say Lomachenko's, but money wise, it's got to be Mayweather.
Yeah.
Do you know what? To be fair, 15-0.
No, he smashed out of the park.
Yeah.
Man. He's killed it.
Living his best life, endless money.
Punched up Logan Paul and Conor McGregor. I mean,
strip clubs a lot. Like,
Yeah, he's living.
legend.
Kids balling.
Rachel, over to you.
Yeah, I've got some random questions.
Go on.
Yeah, you can relate to boxing. It depends. Yeah. First question: richest person in your phone book.
I don't even know that question. Could say Kieran. I think he's on about 50 racks a fight now. And he's my age. Well, he's a year younger than me.
Do you know what it is, yeah? Do you know what I find mad as well? Like,
Idris Elba as well. He's in there.
if I had one fight on 50k, yeah, I think I might just throw my career away. That's
me done for the
You
year.
know what I mean? Yo, Eddie, don't call me again. Beep, beep, beep. and then 2 weeks later, yo, I spent the money, man.
That's what the
That's a bad boy question.
Yeah, shout out Kieran Conway, man.
That's sick. This was a good deep one. Who has the most potential that you know?
In boxing or in general?
In general.
Take how you want to take the question.
Who has the most potential? Myself. I can see where I'm going.
Hey, Nico, shout out, yeah. I answered the same thing.
Did you?
Yeah, because I said I can't see someone's potential.
No.
I can see my own.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
What is your potential, just out of interest? Where can you go?
Sky's the limit and beyond, bro. There's no limits.
Good answer.
Well, my goal was to go pro, and if I hit my goal, then I'm living my dream. So then it's just where can I go from there?
Love that. Who's the most influential person you know?
Lomachenko.
Love that.
I just watch him and it just
Those 3
gets it.
pictures.
Yeah, that's it. Literally,
Yeah.
if you ask my girlfriend, it's all I talk about. She said I fight just like it. So I'll talk about him a lot. I'll talk about him all day.
You at your best when you are.
Blank. So fill in the gap. You are at your best when you are.
When I wake up, because I'm grateful.
Love that.
Very good answer, man. Love that answer, man.
Okay. One thing you never regret doing. Once you've done it, you think, you know what? I'm glad I did it. Never any regrets.
Ooh, everyday life, that is.
Picking up them gloves.
Never regret that. I regret keeping my hands down and getting caught
Yeah.
because then it can hurt. For example, that was another thing earlier. Sorry, did you hear about that Pritchard Cologne thing?
No.
Oh, look him up. He's I felt quite sorry for him. He was in a fight. He kept getting hit in the back of the head. Kept repeatedly saying, "I'm being hit in the back of the head." The ref didn't stop the fight. Stopped it once. Doctor looked at his eyes. Carried on. The guy hit him in the back of the head again. Then he randomly took his gloves off because he thought the fight had finished. It didn't.
So he's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Got back to the room. Vomited. Fell in his own sick. Woke up his potato now.
Oh
Like, it's
my
finished.
god. Oh my
Like,
god.
it's just that. Yeah.
Is this recent?
Recent-ish. You might have seen it floating around, but if you see, he was a star. He was coming up to be a big star.
That's the dangers of the game, isn't it?
And now, like, he can't even talk. He showed him a video of himself fighting, and he can twitch and say it's him. Not say it's him, but it looks like 2 different people.
But you got obviously
That's the
sad.
scary part
It's
of boxing, isn't
horrible.
it?
Yeah.
Gerald McLennan with Nigel Benn and Michael Watson with Chris Eubank, and then obviously Nick Blackwell with Eubank Jr. All these stories, yeah, you got to be really careful with the back of the head shots, and well, none of those guys hit people in the back of the head for reference, right? But just headshots in general.
Yeah,
you know, defending yourself.
Dangerous sports, like you said. When you said, "Do I see myself a big promoter?" Yes, but I need to be matched correctly because at the end of the day, it's my life on the line.
Very true.
Like, I'm stepping foot in that ring, not you. Your purse might be filling up, but
Yeah,
so it's my brain with damage. So
yeah. Look at the difference between Conor Benn's matchmaking versus Josh Kelly.
yeah,
Josh
exactly.
Kelly got thrown in there with David Avanesian. He hasn't fought since. And then obviously Conor Benn's been matched really, really well. Big names, not massive punchers, slightly old. He's been able to show his best, hasn't he? So
Talk about Conor Benn. We've got a few lads, for example, Ben Vaughan, Ethan James. They'll go up and spar Conor Benn quite often.
yeah,
No way, that's sick, man.
Yeah.
crushing it in the gym is what he says.
So
Yeah.
they call our gym to get good sparring because
Really?
it's good sparring. Yeah.
Levels.
good, man.
So there was very much good potential.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
This is a question. Every single interview when I go for a job. I think this is why I never get the job.
Manager, I want to sit where you're sitting.
I see myself not in this job.
because when I get asked the question in an interview, it's usually related around work. So
Yeah.
I see in that, but I don't see myself there. I see myself as either a British champion or some not world level champion. I mean, I could be, why not? But I want to be British or European champion moving. 5 years is a long time. I want to
Yeah,
do
it
that in
is.
2 years. So hopefully within the next 2 years, I'll get that shot.
That Lonsdale belt, iconic. That British belt, yeah.
I'm going to get that.
Love that.
I
Love
sparred
that.
Ejaz from Birmingham. I did the one round or a couple rounds with him. He's a European RBO and RBF champion, so it's looking promising.
Yep, you're in the right circles to be getting
Yeah, man.
getting your name
For
known.
5 years, hopefully we're in a nice car and a house and chilling.
Love that. 50k a fight at least.
Minimum.
Love that. Okay, you mentioned earlier about like you know, protecting yourself and ensuring you don't take too much damage. Just purely out of curiosity, have you ever been buzzed, Rachel?
What do you mean buzzed?
You've been hit hard and thought, oh my god.
Nah, not really, to be honest.
Yeah.
I try and stay out. I'm trying to stay out of it.
Yeah, I mean, what's it like being buzzed?
It hurts. I've been,
Does it hurt in the moment then?
Well, yeah, like I've been hit in the head once and I felt the thud. A lot of people would take a knee. Like I made someone take a knee in sparring on the weekend with
Yeah.
a body shot. Yeah, and I got caught with a body shot by someone at a higher weight, but I've got the mentality is I'm not going down. I've had a crap rib and stayed and finished the round. I've got a big bone hanging out my rib now, and that was someone heavy. But to get hit in the head when you're not expecting it, it like gives me like a little wobble. So like not a unstable wobble, but like, whoa, all right, you just hit me with a good shot. Like, let me protect myself. But a lot of people, if you get hit, they can't handle it and they will just go down just to get their endurance back. But I've got good endurance and good fitness, which is why I think it's good to have that.
That's why I couldn't be a boxer, man.
That conditioning.
It hurts, man.
I'm taking the hit. I'm
It
falling,
hurts.
man. I'm gone. I'm gone, man. I don't want this
First
anymore.
round knockout.
If I get hit in my head, I'm thinking, cool, now I've got to get you back.
Aye.
Yeah,
Because that's the sport.
that's that different mentality, innit?
100%,
It's a
man.
different mentality.
I can't imagine it because I'm not in that.
Yeah.
Nah,
in that
but
mode
wait,
as
that's
like
it. You get hit, you get hurt. Your instinct is, oh, I'm gonna come back for you, but you got to do it chess. You can't just come back swinging because you get caught again. So you got to come back the right way and
And you
exploit
can't fight
them.
angry, can you?
No, you can't fight angry.
That's the worst
It doesn't
thing.
work because you leave so many openings to get just bopped on the nose or chinned.
So how are you going to stop yourself fighting angry against this guy? Hopefully you rematch.
I'll just do the same thing I did last time, but not let it finish. This time hitting, instead of doing 2s and 3s, throw 4s and 5s, convincingly win.
It's just a different mindset rather than anger.
Yeah. Well, I won't go in angry because it's not like I didn't win the fight. It was the judges. It wasn't nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
So I'd fight as I would fight. But he'd obviously bring his game and I'd bring my game 10 times. I would train 10 times harder. The next morning I was back in the gym doing my sprints.
Yeah, I saw
Straight
that on
away,
Instagram,
yeah, straight away. And then be in the gym again that night. So it's not like it slowed me down. I didn't wake up no injuries. Didn't wake up hurt. So I know he didn't hit hard.
Yeah, just fire. Just
That's
fire in
it,
your belly now,
he
yeah.
threw a few shots. So I just catch him.
So, last absolute question now. Advice you now would give to yourself 10 years ago?
Should have started sooner. But it's not really something I can have a regret on. Because if I regret it, then I'm never going to get better than where I am now.
Yeah.
So not.
Like my coach said to me when I went to James, he literally said, like, it's a shame that you found me now than not so long ago because we could have been somewhere else by now. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to let that knock me down 10 steps. It's just going to put me up another one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that would be it. Instead of taking that break from 14 to like 20, doing nothing, just switch straight into boxing. But as life goes on, you don't know what you're going to do. You never know what's around the corner. So,
Rochelle,
Yeah.
I think we've had a great
That was
chat with Nico.
100%, man.
I have learned a lot about the mindset of a boxer, about the way you see yourself and how that visualization is really important. So
a
from
lot of boxing is out of the gym because you got to think you only spend a couple hours in the gym, maybe 4 or 5 times a week. The rest, 90% is outside the gym and how you deal with your runs, how you deal with everything else. So
What's the what's the ratio of mental and physical in the boxing game?
I think I personally, it's hard on the body as well. It really is. It's probably 50-50.
50%.
Yeah, it probably is. You can't say more mental than body because if you get murked, you're gonna get murked.
when you say it's hard on the body, what do you mean?
Like the training is hard. You're in there for a solid hour and a half, flat out. Like you're doing your bag work, you're doing your drills, you're doing punching each other's belly at the walls, you're doing your circuits, you're doing the battle ropes, you're doing your pull-ups, you're doing pad work, you're doing body bag work. It's
How do you recover? If you're training 6 days a week, how are you recovering?
body gets used to it, bro. That's
conditioning.
Saturday's my recovery day. It's the only day. Wednesday is strength day. The other days are running and training.
Is it an active recovery day as well?
I might go for like a walk. I used to do like a little slow jog, but I use it as a complete rest now. So I'll go for a walk the dog, walk with my girl, go out somewhere. Some days I'll have a lie in. It's probably about 9 o'clock.
Man said lying to 9.
9 o'clock, you know.
Well, my body
That's
just
what I
wakes up and that's it now.
Sick. You know what? You've enlightened us a lot about the world of boxing.
Sick.
100%.
We only see it on the TV. Remember, we
That's
only
it.
ever
That's a
see
lot
the
of
fights.
people. You just see fights. You think I can do that. I think no, you can't.
Yeah, how many times have I told him? I would have banged AJ
I
there.
trained a lot till I couldn't do 12 rounds yet.
Yeah. You know when Andy Ruiz won the heavyweight championships against AJ? Yeah. I saw Michelle eating 2 Snickers and he said, "You know what? Yeah, I could fuck up AJ."
Yeah, I was like, no, man. How are you going to lose to that guy?
That's it, man. When I seen the Eubank the girl fight, there's bare scraps in the crowd. Like, people just think they're arms.
What, in that crowd there's
There's about 5 or 6. This Fury White fight, there's gonna be bare fights in the crowd.
You know?
People get 100%.
Come on, bro.
People get pumped. Like you look that way, you go, hey, you
What
look that
it
way.
is.
And someone else has started one.
Yeah, if you watch AJ fight in a few pubs, like it's long. It's very long.
Yeah, that's just a pub.
Yeah.
But people think they're so hard. It's funny, man. That's another good thing I love about fighting. When people come to support you, everyone forgets their own problems at home. That's one of the main things. For example, you've got, say, 20 grand of debt there. You've got your nan dying over here. I've just lost my nan, but yeah, that's right. It comes with my brain.
Sorry, brother.
That's all right. Oh, something's happened there.
Oh, good.
And but when everyone's there shouting, supporting you, you know their only focus is you in that ring. So, and afterwards, when everyone comes to congratulate you or says sorry, you know no one's remembering any of their problems.
It's genuine.
So
If
that's
people
what I
coming
love
out there
about
to visit you, like it's genuine support,
That's
isn't
love,
it?
man.
Support,
Yeah.
It's good night, support for you.
Madness.
And it's just a break from life.
I tell you what, if you want to break from life, then you want to go support Nico. He's fighting at the Freeman's Common Centre in Leicester. April 2nd. Tickets are about £15 on the door. Check him out. April 2nd, Leicester, Freeman's Common Centre.
Let's bring back home that belt.
What's it? European title? East Midlands title. East Midlands title. Nico Michael, go support him. Thank you so much for
coming,
your
man.
time.
Love, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro.